So Harry, thanks so much for sharing your Alpha story with us today.
No problem.
Just hear what made you want to sign up to Alpha in the first place at Christchurch.
Sure. So I've been going out with my girlfriend, who's Christian, for a few months, and I know that she's really passionate about her faith, and I was really keen to understand a bit more about what she believed, why I didn't come from a Christian background, and I didn't believe in God at the time. So I thought it would either confirm what I believed or challenge it. So I thought that was a really sensible way of getting my head around where she was and why.
And you said you didn't believe in God at the time. Does that mean that it changed for you? And what has changed in what you believe or think?
So that changed within about 4 or 5 weeks. And I think there was just a really persuasive argument that was put forward around the existence of God. And also the session on prayer was so important to me, because it just made me reassess that relationship with God. And the first thing that came off the back of that session was me praying on the walk to Bond Street Station. And that was just something that I will never forget, because it was so meaningful and so honest and open, and I would say life-changing.
And how has life changed since you finished Alpha? You mentioned that prayer was a big thing for you, and discovering that you could have a relationship with God. How's that been, especially during lockdown? I know it's been hard for lots of us, but what's life like for you now?
It's been such an unbelievable, massive change. And I think the worry about what's going on in the world has sort of shifted. And I think part of that is knowing that there's somewhere else that I can put my trust. And that's it's a strange thing to come to terms with, but really comforting. And I've been reading through Mark and Romans since finishing Alpha, which is something I could have never imagined doing a number of weeks ago. But I found that really useful. And also I've been able to build a sort of relationship with my girlfriend that's also got that spiritual aspect to it, where we're both reading through the Bible together. I can't say girlfriend anymore because she's now my fiance, which is just an amazing change. And I think understanding things like the role of marriage and in a Christian context, and understanding that relationship of trust between one another that sort of reflects a relationship between Christ and his church has been a really nice thing to sort of understand. It's a high standard for me to one day have to step up to, but it's been so nice to sort of understand that and look towards the example of Christ as the benchmark for what we're meant to do with our lives, difficult as that is.
That's such a beautiful story. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Hi, I'm Josie, and this is my husband Trevor, and we are really looking forward to starting Alpha Online.
We've been asked why our group is the best, but we'll not sugarcoat it. There's probably quite a few groups that are much better than ours. And that's actually what we're looking forward to, is really good, honest conversations.